Welcome to the Brotherhood Coaching Show. This week is all about doing one thing every day that motivates you towards your goals. It's all about success swinging singles. All right, that's how I've designed a lot of my morning routines with things. Is I do just a little bit every day, and that moves me towards a bigger goal that I'm working on. So I'll give you an example. I think of it as hitting a base hit. Right, you hit enough base hits, you're going to start getting those runs in. And those base hits are a little bit easier to accomplish than hitting a home run every time. So one example is that it's real easy if you're working on implementing a program, let's say Officer Development School, a new training plan, maybe training with your crew, whatever it is, to get overwhelmed by the process and then you don't do it. Because complicated processes do not yield results. Simple processes yield the best results with things. So make something as simple as possible and it's most likely going to happen. So you set your base hit for the day. Today I'm going to get my heart rate up to a certain amount, or I'm going to work out for 10 minutes. And then you do it. It's one of the first things you want to get done. You go after those high priority items, and guess what? Day one's done. Oh, okay, I got the rest of the day to kind of do whatever I want then. Okay, day two, same thing. Get it done. And I'm going to give you guys an example right now. I was teaching it in our Officer Development School, and one of our chiefs mentioned how that I read a lot. And that's one of their goals, is to read more because of what you can learn, And I was kind of taken back because I'm like, I don't really think I read that much, because I'm telling you right now, I read for 10 minutes a day. Whatever book I have for the month, I read for 10 minutes a day, roughly. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. And guess what? I finish a book a month in just 10 minutes a day. So I'm not a speed reader or whatever. I just read, I take in, I make my highlights, whatever. But I spend about 10 minutes a day and I finish about a book a month. So when you start breaking stuff down in those simple base hits, it makes things easier to accomplish. I'm working on a training plan for our department, and I just pick one small subject, a shift, and I work on that. And that's it. I don't do any more, and then I go about my day working on whatever else. So by setting yourself up for these little goals, it makes it easier to accomplish the big goal. Because a lot of times we just get intimidated. Oh, there's no way I could finish all that, and then you don't get anything accomplished. So what's your next actions I want you guys to try? What's something you've been putting off? Ask yourself that. What's something you've been putting off, and answer that. All right? Set a due date. When do you want to accomplish? A month from now? 2 months from now? Then you need to break it down into monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. So if it's a 3-month plan, all right, that might be getting a little much right now. But it's a 3-month plan. Break it down to each month. What do you want done? And within those weeks, and then within the day. So then you actually have something that's a complicated multi-step process that, hey, it's going to take me 2 weeks, but I'm going to get it done. And then you just do your one task each day, and believe me when I tell you, you'll be done before you know it. I've seen a dramatic difference in my own life by setting up these things, just a success swinging singles, and hit those base hits. One thing every day, guys. That's it. So do me a favor. If you got something out of this, do me a favor and share it out with somebody else. And as always, I'll talk to you next week.